What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. I want to talk about the hottest team in the league going right now, the Colorado Avalanche, and if they're, are they quote unquote for real? They had an interesting opening night with Patrick Roy trying to attack Brucey Boudreau, who anyone that watched 24/7 2-3 years ago knows. Boudreau's got kind of a wild side himself, so would have been a fight to see. But I think to go a little bit deeper, I like what they're doing. Varlamov's playing amazing hockey. He's given up 3 goals in 4 games or something along those lines. McKinnon is the real deal. Reason went number 1 in the draft. Duchesne, O'Reilly, Stasny, those guys playing great. I like the culture change more than anything. I do question, and I saw it tonight and I saw it last year. I question Landeskog's leadership. He's a natural born leader, I understand that, and I've seen that part of him, but I think the way that team lost focus last year, I know, when your team sucks, it's hard to keep your eye on the ball, but you look at the trip to Vegas that Jaguar had an absolute conniption over. He had a shutout tonight, and actually Varlamov's 3 goals in 3 games. Excuse me, just thought of that off the top of my head. But going back to Landeskog, the little exchange with Lucic, I'm not saying Lucic's innocent in that exchange at all. But I think if you're going to yap at a big dog like Lucic, you drop the gloves and you do what you're supposed to do. And if you don't want to, that's fine, but don't keep running your mouth. It's easy to forget he's only 20 years old. But you want more out of your captain than that. And like I said, he's an amazing hockey player. He's a great leader. I just wasn't, and you saw my piece last year, I wasn't sold on giving him the C at age 19. I think he's got plenty of leadership qualities, but I just don't know if he's the right fit to be the captain of that team at the age of 20. He'll be 21 in a week or 2. But that's my biggest concern. You know what? That might be a non-concern within a month. I think now the team's playing its best stretch of hockey since he's been there. Obviously, he's in year 3 now, and signed a big extension over the off season. He wants to be a big part of the future of the Avalanche, and I look for him to be, that power forward captain going forward. But I want to keep my eye on that situation because, like I said, the way the team lost focus down the stretch, and then tonight, I didn't like that exchange with Lucic. I think he should have acted more mature. But like I said, Lucic might have saying something to egg it on. I'm not excluding Lucic from the blame at all. But that's something. But beyond that, Roy's got them playing great hockey. He's great at dealing with young players and coaching the Ramparts for as long as he was. And, really just catering to everyone's needs and knowing he'll fight for the players. And I think especially, going with McKinnon being, hit low by Lovejoy, showing that, he's there for them. I don't think Sacco was that guy. I liked Sacco. I thought he was, I had him overrated. I overrated him as a BU guy. I think that's comes with the territory. It's the nature of the beast. But, I think Roy's the right man for the job. And in fact, I would have given him the job 4 years ago when it was open between him and Sacco. But Joe Sakic was great to be calling the shots, and I like bringing Roy back. So it's not just nostalgia; it's smart hockey, front office / coaching staff maneuvers. And I think that's a big reason for the Avs. So bottom line, are they for real? Cop-out answer. We're gonna wait and see. But I love what I'm seeing from this team. I love that they'll fight for each other, and I'd just like to see a little more leadership from Gabriel Landeskog. But that, like I said, that could be another issue in 4 to 6 weeks or by the end of the season or what have you. Anyway, that's one episode of the Power Play with CJ on Are the Colorado Avalanche for real. Stay tuned for episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys.